Big Brother peoples? We are back. This is my second video of the evening. So if you haven't checked it out yet and you are interested in Dance with the Stars, I'll link the most recent video above about the week 2 and eliminations from this week's Dance with the Stars, if you're interested. We are here to get into Big Brother. We're here to get into episode 21. A little bit of ZINGBOT, a little bit of drama, a little bit of beefing, a little bit of this and a little bit of that. Let's just dive right into it. This episode, again, every single time Memphis is the reigning head of household, he is on my damn nerves. Ugh. Oh God, he's gotta go, man. So he says at the beginning of the episode to Kevin, you got the benefit, so now you get the wrath. Which is like, who are you to say this? Like, I don't like his mentality of this game. Like, it's, when I'm in charge, and when I'm not, I'm quiet as a mouse. It seems to me like, okay, I don't understand. Anyway, neither here nor there. We know I don't like Memphis. I'm not on the Memphis train. The Memphis train needs to come to the station and stop. Cody, Enzo, and Danny think that the nominations need to be the same. Now, reminding you, nominations are Kevin and Davonne. Memphis's whole deal is, I'm going to put you guys up as pawns because I want David to be backdoored. Now, again, if you watched my video from Sunday night, his decisions are the stupidest decisions I've ever seen in my life. Like, this is such a dumb way to go about this week, but whatever. Davonne and Kevin are a power duo. Davonne literally has this game on lock. Like, she knows just about every single thing that's going on. She knows who's working together. She knows what their plans are. Some things she's got a little twisted, but about 95% of what she says is literal facts. Like, she is going to come out and she's going to be like, damn, I am so good. Kevin and Davonne are such friends, and it is so cute. Their little moment that they had was so, oh, I had tears. I teared up. Oh my God, they're so cute. I just really love them. I love Davonne. I really do. She's just a great human. Like, in her previous seasons, I didn't really care for her too much, but this season I really, really enjoy her presence in this game. Like, she knows what she's doing. She has it down. She's great. She's great. I cannot say enough good things about her. But the only bad thing I have to say about her is she is not working with my guy Cody, so she's got to go. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. It's time to pick players for the veto competition. Previously, Davonne and Kevin had said, we need to pick Nicole and Danny to play with us. Which, I get it. They're buddies. They think they are. I don't really know. I think that Danny and Nicole's allegiance stands with the committee because obviously they have the numbers and they're not going to go against it. So, whatever. So, Memphis picks Tyler, and I was like, oh, yes. Because Tyler's my number 2. Cody can't win. Tyler can win. And then, ironically enough, Davonne and Kevin both pick house guest choice. So, Davonne picks Nicole, which, whew, honey, Davonne is fooled by this. She is blinded by the light because that is one thing that she doesn't have right, is that she thinks that Nicole really did keep Ian and David did not. And that's where she's going to be a little mad at herself, I feel like, when she gets out, that she's doubting David so much. But anyway, Kevin picks Danny as his house guest choice. Is this a very telling thing or no? Like, it keeps being said throughout the episode that this is Nicole and Danny showing their cards, and this is Davonne and Kevin really, like, kind of picking them out and showing everybody that they really have a sub thing going on. Is this legit? I don't know. Again, with Memphis, it's always, I'm all the way in charge or nothing. Like I said earlier, it's, I'm the alpha or I'm not. Like, I'm alpha or I'm quiet. There's no in between. Like, he called everybody in there and he was like, you're going to throw the competition. One of them or me is going to win. I'm going to take one of them off. And then we're going to backdoor David. That is his literal plans. And that is the dumbest plan I have ever seen. Again, why are we backdooring David? He ain't that good. So he tells that to everybody, and Tyler's like, no, that's not happening. I'm not doing that. This is stupid. Like, David and Tyler actually are kind of working together. David is a good number in Tyler's favor. So he's like, no, this is not going to happen. I'm not throwing a damn thing. No. Like, nobody's going to throw the competition. Like, they all ended up playing. Like, hello. We see that once the numbers come out, which I'll share later. But Tyler is thinking more game mentality. And Memphis is thinking, I don't like David. I want him out of the house. Like, it's all emotional with him. Because we all know David is not that good of a big brother player. Which brings us to ZINGBOT is here. All of a sudden you hear the wake up losers. And everybody knows who that is. Y'all, I love ZINGBOT. He's so funny. Like, I had some tears from Davonne and Kevin. I had some tears because it was funny as hell. Anyway, so the theme of this was none other than the Tiger King, which I have had enough of the Tiger King on my TV, and I haven't even watched it. I got Carol Baskin on Dancing with the Stars. I've got Tiger King on Big Brother. Enough is enough. You hear Tyler and he's like, oh my God, I hate this guy. And then you have people like Davonne and she's like, I ain't had ZINGBOT before. The very few Zings that I did find funny were David Zing, which had to do with him like basically being shit, as we all know. Memphis's Zing, which basically was calling him a giant shit, which we all know. We have Christmas, which obviously they had to make a holiday joke. And then Davonne in the diary room says that her ass needs to be named Halloween. Oh my God, this woman, that's so funny, I can't. Anyway, and then we have poor Nicole. Oh my God, ZINGBOT wrote her a song. And bless her heart, they talked about her voice. They talked about how she cries. Like, and clearly we all know how emotional she is. And from what I heard, all she did was cry on the feeds about it. She was so upset. Oh my God, okay. So the veto competition was a maze. And it was called Tiger Zing. So what they had to do was they had to go through this maze. And they had to find three zombie tigers and return them to their cage, which each cage had the name of whatever the tiger was on there. And then the tiger looked a certain way and you knew that that's the one that went in that cage. So anyway, Davonne's commentary to this competition was out of this world. Like, get your ass in there. Like, she kept on saying that and it was so funny. Like, another reason why I love watching her this season. She is so funny and she don't even care. She could give a shit less what anybody thinks of her. So it was Cody's turn to be the host of this competition, which it wasn't really a host because everybody had to play it separately. But anyway, that hat, them socks, honey, he needed to change. That was not cute. The standings for this veto competition. Kevin had 5 minutes and 33 seconds. Memphis had 3 minutes and 29 seconds. Danny had 3 minutes and 41 seconds. Nicole had 4 minutes and 22 seconds. Davonne had 6 minutes and 53 seconds. And then we had Tyler with 2 minutes and 55 seconds, which means Tyler won the power of veto, which I really think is hilarious because he was the most one that was like, no, sir, I'm not following your rules. And he ended up winning the whole damn thing. But you can also see that Danny and Nicole didn't throw it either. None of them did because Davonne clearly wanted to win it and she had the longest amount of time. So you see that no one that he wanted to throw the competition actually did what he said. So I'm really glad that they didn't listen to him this week. Somebody needs to get him off of his high horse and get him the hell on because he is not all of it. Nobody's listening to him, but I will say he actually was telling the truth to Davonne and Kevin. Like, I genuinely think that he was going to backdoor David until Tyler got in his ear and started telling him all the things about Danny and Nicole. So I love Tyler's mentality. I really do. I like the way that he's playing this game. He's much better than he was last time, if I do say so myself, especially after his little mishap earlier about wanting to go home. I just think Memphis is too much. But then all of a sudden, because Tyler tells him, well, I think it's a little fishy what Nicole and Danny are doing and how they're acting with Davonne and Kevin, he suddenly agrees with Tyler to leave them on the block and not backdoor David because he is on an island, Lone Ranger by himself, which is what everybody said earlier in the episode. So, like, come on, dude. What is happening? So at the veto meeting, Kevin says his piece. He's like, I'm being hopeful, just like you were, that you may use the veto on me. I think he knew that the veto was not getting used. But then you have Davonne, and her ass gets up, and she speaks. She speaks up. Even though she's a little incorrect on what she said, she still speaks up. And that's what I like about her. She don't give a shit. And she's going to say her piece and keep it moving. She knew that he wasn't going to use the damn thing. Everybody knew at that point. But I do really hope that she goes back and watches a lot of stuff from this season, because I think there's a lot of things that she needs to see that she was a little bit wrong on, and also a lot of things that she needs to see that she was correct with. So I'm happy for her that she is really, really getting into this game, but I'm also a little apprehensive because between the two of them, like I said the other day, Davonne does need to go home. She's a bigger threat than Kevin. Kevin can help them, not harm them. Davonne is very loud and vocal, and she's going to say what she wants to say, which is great, and I love that about her. But for the committee, it's not a good decision. So there you go. Clearly, Tyler doesn't use the power of veto, so Kevin and Davonne, either or, are on the block, and either or of them will go home tomorrow night. My thing is, again, just reiterating, Davonne is very smart, but she doesn't got it all together. I wish she did, so that I could be like, girl, you need to stay because you're going to plow through these people like nobody's tomorrow. But it is what it is. Also, update from what I've heard, the feeds have been off for freaking hours. This is what everybody's saying. Some people are saying it's because of a plumber and a plumbing issue and they had to sanitize the house. Other people are saying it's because of the neighbor's twist that Julie mentioned the other day. So, I have not been on the feeds all week. It's been busy. My brain's been all over the place. But what do you guys think? What's going on? I'm really excited to see this live episode tomorrow, because if everybody has been out of the loop for the past, 24 hours by the time the episode comes on, I'm very interested to see what is going on and what's going to happen tomorrow. I personally, since they've been off for so long, I think it's probably the twist, because they don't want anybody to know about anything. But I don't know. What do you think? Let me know in the comments below. Let me know on my Instagram. You can follow me there at ActuallyRach. Also, don't forget to like this video. Subscribe to my channel. Please, please. It should be coming up very soon. Very soon. I will continue to put out videos every Sunday, Wednesday, and Thursday about Big Brother until it is over. I'm also, like I said earlier, doing Dancing with the Stars videos. So if you do follow me on Instagram, you'll know when all my stuff is coming out. I will see you all tomorrow for another episode of Big Brother and a recap right after the show. You guys have a good night. Bye.